Good afternoon.
Hello, hello.
And welcome to the best day of your life. This is our first live. It's Kris and
Wendi.
And we are so excited to be doing this. We've never done one before, but hey, we're just going to give this a whirl. And we're hoping that Wendy's mom might be able to watch us. So, Pat, if
Hi,
you're
Mom,
out there,
if you get on.
Hi, Mom, hop on
Family,
and let us know
maybe.
that you were here. So, we have made a decision that we're going to start doing Facebook Lives or a live, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube or LinkedIn, so that we can make ourselves available to maybe answer any questions you have, or for you to have the opportunity to get to know us a little bit better and understand what our passion and drive is behind Aspire Home Health, Hospice, Palliative Care, all the other stuff that rolls into our new brand.
Yes,
we have a new brand now.
What?
I know. And we've got Duke here because he doesn't think we can do anything without him. And he may be
and now
leaving.
he's going to leave.
Good thing
he almost knocked it over.
Knocked over our camera. So
we're still here.
Here. So I'm Kris Carter, and this is
Wendi Snell.
And we're the dynamic duo behind Aspire in-home care, home health care.
Yes.
Right. So Wendi, tell everybody a little bit about you.
So, okay. I've been a nurse for 30 years and have done home health and hospice for like 27, 28 years of that nursing career. Been at Aspire for 15 years, director of nursing and case manager for a long time for other agencies. Passionate about home health and hospice. I love the connecting side and being able to, just show up and help people in their home and help them with, whatever they need. And so I came to Aspire and have been working with Kris. My passion in life has been, I have a little soft spot with healthcare. When I was young, my dad was in a terrible car accident where he had a brain injury. He had to start all over from scratch. He had to remember and find out he had 6 kids.
He woke up
and
found out.
Had to relearn lots of different things. And then, when the time was to come to introduce the kids to him, here we are. Surprised you have 6 kids. But because of that experience and being in the hospital with him for all that rehabilitation, getting to know people in the hospital, I found out years later that when I was in 2nd grade, I wrote a paper that I was going to be a nurse when I grew up. Sorry, and I get emotional about that because isn't that so crazy that I wrote that when I was in 2nd grade and then didn't even realize it until after I became a nurse, long time after. But I had written I wanted to help people with cancer and help the people that were suffering. And here I am, my path has been home health and hospice. And so that's kind of a little bit of my story. And Kris, you've been working with me, the crazy nurse over here for 15 years.
Oh, you're not that crazy.
Right?
You're kind of the fun one here. But the neat thing also is at the same time your family's going through this, not neat necessarily, your mom had an incident with cancer as well. Didn't she? So you kind of got like a double whammy with both parents.
Yeah, right after that, my mom did get a diagnosis of cancer a year after that. And so gone through that when I was 9 years old, and my family have 6 brothers, like there's 6 kids in our family, 2 older brothers and 3 younger sisters. And we all had to learn life with the health problems and being caregivers, helping people. So,
so that's where you come by this so naturally. Yeah. And Wendi is really super good. And she gives hugs that are phenomenal. And it's been said that there's a whole entire conversation in a hug. And it's a conversation of love when she gives you a Wendi Snell hug.
That's my favorite. So
hi, Meg.
If I ever get to meet anybody,
we're so glad you guys joined us. Thank you.
Hi.
We're so glad to see you today and that you're listening to us. Thank you.
Thank you. And Meg is
8.
Aw, thanks for joining.
Yeah,
I'm so happy.
So glad you're here.
Yeah.
So my story is very kind of similar to Wendi's, but a lot different in that when I was 14 years old, my mother was experiencing a very horrific pregnancy. In fact, she nearly split open like a hot dog. And what has happened is that my sister was born with an unidentified genetic disorder. Now, it's a very similar disorder to a Down syndrome person, but back in the 1980s, there was not a lot of diagnostic tests that could tell us exactly what it was. Mm-hmm. And so when my sister was born, she was immediately life flighted from Lakeview Hospital to Primary Children's, and my mother refused to let her be in the hospital by herself. And so the alternate person was me. So I used to ride my bicycle about 13 miles to the hospital to be able to spend the night with my sister. Yeah. And I learned to talk to doctors and physical therapists and nurses. And then when I was in my home later, I would help my mother do early intervention things such as physical therapy, occupational therapy, teaching my sister how to walk and talk. And she didn't talk or walk until she was about 8 years old. But that really gave me a foundation for understanding what it's like to be a caregiver and understanding in the medical background. And we've had some other people join us.
Yes.
Hello. Welcome.
And sorry, guys, if we have to lean forward to read this. Naki and Graham. Hello. Thank you guys for joining with us. We're just kind of sharing our story a little bit here. So, Kris was sharing about her sister.
Yeah, so we're just talking about like why we do what we do at Aspire in-home healthcare. Just what's our passion about and what makes our organization so special. So if you have any questions about home health or hospice, palliative care, chronic care.
Yeah, we'll try and answer
those. So thank you so much for joining us. All right, so that's our background. Some things here about us is we are two local women that were born and raised in Utah.
Yeah, we grew up here. We're along the Wasatch Front. Yeah, we found out after we started working together that we both went to the same high school.
Yeah, it's true.
It's crazy.
I live in Spokane, Washington.
Yay,
okay, what a beautiful place.
Yeah.
We're glad you joined us. Hello.
Welcome. So we're just local, grew up in Davis County.
2 blocks from each other.
Not crazy.
That is so crazy that we grew up so close to each other. Yeah. And that our siblings all kind of intertwined and knew each other. We had a lot of common people. Yeah. And so we've been able to work together for 15 years.
Yeah. And somehow I showed up. I was looking for a job as a home health and hospice case manager. And Kris was the administrator, and she's like, yeah, come and work for me. Let's do this. And so we didn't even know any of this when I came to work for them. And as time went on, they needed a director of nursing. So I'm like, maybe I could do that.
And Kris said, yes, you can.
And Kris said, yes, you can do it.
You can do this.
So 15 years ago, we started that journey as the director of nursing. And then we started putting our stories together. Like, no way, you know this person, you know that person. What? Where'd you grow up? What happened? So,
and I found out her mom was my sister's guidance counselor in high school.
Yeah.
How crazy is this? It's just a crazy, crazy world.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, your aunt is a hospice volunteer.
Bless your aunt. We are so grateful for our volunteers. They are incredible. They are the heart of our agency. They show up for people, and we're so grateful.
We have a really neat volunteer program
called
the Flower Power. And we don't ever talk about that a whole lot.
Yeah.
In that we have volunteers that take out live, beautiful, fresh flowers to our hospice patients. And they're just beautiful little floral arrangements.
Splash of happiness. Yeah. And the gratitude is just big. So we've got Hey Me Hi. Oh, and your mom is a nurse. So good.
Oh, so we have all these connections. I love it. Where does your mom work as a nurse? Is she in pediatrics or is she in a doctor's office? hope she lets us know.
I know, right?
Right?
Yeah.
But our volunteers do such an amazing job out there and really make a difference. So that's really neat that your aunt is a hospice worker. That's really, really quick. Hospice volunteer. Yeah. We're always looking for new hospice volunteers. Always.
Yes.
And so we could actually... you could go to our website if you wanted to apply to be a hospice volunteer at Aspire.
Yes, absolutely.
We're always looking for those hospice volunteers.
Yes.
Hey,
and
Landon.
Nurses and CNAs. Yeah, we're always open. We're so grateful for the community that we get to serve, and that's what's amazing about this is you've got two women who live local and operate and own Aspire in-home healthcare. And so we're right here with you guys, just trying to do the best quality care that we can.
Oh, Graham says that his aunt has been a volunteer for 2 years. It's
beautiful work.
Yeah,
beautiful
our volunteers tell us it's such a rewarding job to be able to sit with these people and to help them. Oh, thank you, Landon. We're cute.
You're making us blush.
We don't blush. We're just so used to hanging out in our office all the time. We don't really get out very much socially.
We always say we're just crazy enough to do what we do. So, it's hard work. We always have people say, I couldn't do what you do. But I will tell you, it's the most rewarding thing that we could ever do. It's our heart.
It's our heart. We have poured our heart and soul into building Aspire in-home healthcare.
Yes, and we're so proud of the quality and all of our staff. Like, really, they just are drawn here. Like, everybody has a story of how they showed up at Aspire. And I just love that because I know my own journey and my own story of showing up at Aspire. It just feels like the best of the best are coming together.
Yeah, and that's what's so neat. That's why we have over 1,100 5-star Google reviews.
We're
and
so grateful.
CMS, our Medicare, rates our hospice agency as being 5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah. So we are so grateful.
Her main job is a high school teacher, but she does volunteer. Love it. Love it.
My mom was a teacher, and then she was a counselor at a high school. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
it's really fun.
Yeah, that's us right now. I don't know. Right. Does anyone have any other questions for us? We just kind of wanted to jump on here, have you guys start getting to know us. And if anybody ever has certain things that you want to hear about, something we can help educate or do our best.
Thank you. It says, we got another comment from Kraken Schneider. How much of an impact have you felt from the cuts in the healthcare department? Ooh.
The recent cuts, I don't know. We're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with that.
I've noticed on some regulatory issues, a delay in the response times.
That is true.
Yes. Like if we make an application, submit information, documents to Medicare, it is taking a lot longer to get routine things processed.
Yeah.
Like just our standard things that would actually flow a little bit better. And so that's been a really hard thing it slowed down our ability to maybe do some of the things or impact our care that we give.
But we're very hopeful that we'll just keep things going. Our care hasn't been delayed in anything. So we're grateful that we have the incredible team that we have. And, I'm also pretty excited to be able to say that we answered the phone within 3 rings. You actually get somebody to talk to you on the phone, answer your questions. Because let's be honest, anytime you're trying to get anything in healthcare solved and you're on the phone, press this number. You don't ever know if you're going to get to the right place. But if you have somebody that can answer your questions right away, that's what we're here for. We want to answer your questions. Give us a call and see if we can help you. There's a lot of, health changes in people. So if you ever just wonder, does my mom qualify for home health or does my dad qualify for hospice or palliative care? please give us a call. We're here to answer those questions. And Kris and I are, Kris, actually, we're what, like 50 miles apart from each other. We're home base here in Taylorsville.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wendi lives up north,
my
and
family,
I live down south.
Absolutely. And then
with your family
meet in the middle,
right?
to work, and it works great.
You're a grandma.
I'm
you
a
and
grandma.
Your husband have.
Yeah, we have 3 grandkids. One more
How
on
many
the way.
kids do you have?
I have 3 kids, and are all married, wonderful spouses. We're so grateful. And you have?
I have 7. I have 7 kids. Me and my husband, we live down in Utah County, and we have 10 grandkids together. So Wendi and I have been business partners.
Yeah.
We own the company together, and worked together for 15 years.
Yeah.
So we've developed quite a great friendship over the years.
I know. We kind of get to the point where we start finishing each other's sentences. So I don't know. Hopefully this is fun for you guys and maybe answer some questions in the future. We're going to do this every Thursday at noon. Some of it, if we're on vacation or someone's not be able to be here, maybe we'll grab somebody else to be on here with us. But thank you guys. Thanks for joining. This was so fun. Does anyone have any last minute questions before we wrap this up?
Thank you all.
Let's see. Oh, thank you. Okay. Have a great day.
Have the best day ever.